I'm Gary Tate. I'm successful in real estate because I know how to pull the trigger to get the job done. I use my 20 years of experience and my gut to price a house. And that combination brings in high prices for my clients.
I'm Janet Sinclair. I've been an agent for 5 years, and I've been around the business for 20 years as an investor. To price a house well, it's critical to be realistic about what a property is worth. By being cool, calm, and collected about setting the price, I do a great job for my clients.
Janet is a cool gal, but she's a little wacky.
Gary's a very competent agent, but what's with that sign? Takes a pretty big ego to pull that off. Which one of us will get the best price for our client?
Nobody does better for their client than me.
Nobody but me.
I've been signed by my client Mary to sell her 2-story, ultra-cool, semi-detached home in a great location close to the subway.
Final signature.
Mary and I will be shopping for a bigger home once I get this one sold, so ultimately I want to get her the best price possible. I will knock your socks off.
I know you will.
I've been hired by my clients, Ian and Caroline, to sell their super cute 2-bedroom cottage bungalow located just steps from the beach and in one of the city's most desired neighborhoods. With 2 young kids, Ian and Caroline have their eye on a much larger house out in the country. And they need, in fact, they're demanding that I get big dollars for this house in order to finance their next purchase.
I need you to push your buyers and your agents and the people you know to come have a look at this house and see who falls in love with it.
Absolutely.
To price Mary's house, I took a look at the sales history of similar properties in her area to get an estimate of its current market value. I looked at other 2-story, 3-bedroom, semi-detached houses within a few blocks of Mary's home to see what they're selling for. I found a range of prices from about $465,000 to $490,000. Mary's house is contemporary and sexy. It has a bright, open concept main floor, which is totally what buyers want these days, and 3 bedrooms upstairs. But one of the bedrooms is quite small. So my gut tells me to start the base price below the range of comparables at $439,900. And then add to the value based on some of the great features of this house. Buyers are going to love this gorgeous gas fireplace on the main floor. I'm adding $5,000 to the market value for the fireplace. The basement has been finished in a loft style. There's a lot of living space down there. That will add another $5,000 to the market value of the house. Last but not least is the legal parking pad in the front. Unless you have a permit from the city that allows you to park in front of your house, one of your neighbors could call the bylaw officer and the city will come and block your access with a concrete curb. I'm adding $30,000 for the parking pad. So I've put the market value of Mary's house at $479,900. The strategy I'm using is to list at market value at $479,900 and not hold an offer night. Personally, I think that buyers are getting sick of bidding wars. I'm going to do what no one else is doing and take offers on a first-come, first-served basis to get my goal price of $480,000.
This idea of being different really appeals to me.
Thank you. Janet, when other agents zig, I zag. And I'm going to zigzag all the way to the bank.
Yeah, well, when you get to the bank, don't pull the trigger finger, because you could get arrested. To come up with the market value for Ian and Caroline's bungalow, I did my own homework. I am the queen of research and preparation. And I found out in this part of the beach, bungalows are selling for $450,000 to $500,000. Ian and Caroline's bungalow is as pretty as a picture. It's cottage living right in the city. But because the bungalow could use some updates, I'm going to start the value below the bottom of the comparables at $424,000, and then go up from there. Every inch has been designed to be useful, including the built-in loft. So I am adding $10,000 to the value of this house for the utilitarian design of the space. There's a permitted parking pad in the front. Parking in this neighborhood so close to the beach is a nightmare. Many buyers won't even consider a house that doesn't have parking, so I'm adding $15,000 to the value for the parking pad. So I estimate the market value of Ian and Caroline's house to be $449,000. But I know Ian has set his sights a lot higher. What is your dream price?
Well, if you mentioned 490, I'm getting excited.
My strategy to get over market value for this house is to set the price at market value of $449,000 and to hold off offers for 5 days to get as many potential buyers through here as possible and hopefully create a bidding war to get my goal price of $490,000.
I know there's no guarantees.
There's no guarantees, but you know I will blow my brains out trying to do this.
Good luck with that.
Shut up, Gary.
The house is awesome, isn't it? You love it?
I think it's really cluttered.
Look at the colors.
I would have decluttered it a lot more. I think it shows smaller than what it really is.
I love the real estate business. My clients love it because I can guide them through a sale and keep things light. I'm selling a 2-story semi-detached home with a legal front parking pad for my wonderful client, Mary. Mary would like to upsize, so the goal is to maximize the sale of this house so she can have a bigger down payment for the next house.
I'm selling a cute 2-bedroom cottage bungalow. Just steps from the beach in one of Toronto's most desired school districts. My clients, Ian and Caroline, have outgrown their house. I need to get the highest price possible to finance their next purchase.
Which one of us has priced their house right?
I'm gonna work really, really hard for my clients.
I don't care how hard you work, I'm gonna smoke you, Janet. Today, I'm having an agent's open house for my client, Mary. Agents who work in the neighborhood will jury or preview the house. It's stylish and it's priced correctly. Hey, love you, baby. Welcome, thanks for coming. I stand a very good chance of getting my goal price. Janet loves to look for problems. Look as hard as you want, Janet.
Okay.
This place is great.
Great main floor. You know, it's like really nice and inviting. There's a great fireplace in there.
Great kitchen.
You know, little IKEA flip-ups.
Glass backsplash. Yeah, very cute.
I thought the house was actually quite nice. It shows beautifully.
There was some cuteness in the kitchen and living area.
Relatively big master bedroom.
The house is gorgeous. It's got a lot of trendy stuff happening, which is really what sells now.
There's some issues.
And there's a few awkward things to the house, like the kitchen had no storage space.
This really should have been removed to open it up more. I would have decluttered the place because the house is looking a lot smaller than what it is.
You're out of your mind, Janet. This house shows beautifully.
You think it's beautiful to have a butcher's block blocking the entrance to the basement stairs?
When you go down into the basement, there's an immediate smell of dampness when you hit the bottom of the stairs.
The minute you
come down.
yeah, you can smell it. There's dampness here. It's coming from somewhere. Wow. Look at this.
I have no idea how Gary came up with loft style for this basement, unless loft style means no ceilings.
A tall guy's gonna get a nail in his head.
What do you expect from an East End basement? If you have lots of dough, just dig it down.
The toilet with the washer and dryer took me completely by surprise. There's no walls, there's no door. It's a little strange.
Would it be better not to have a second toilet?
Really?
The thing I didn't like was the room sizes are a little small.
Nice.
I wish it was a little bit more space, but this is what we have here.
Not very much storage in the bathroom. If it's a 3-bedroom, you have a family. You have to hang your toothbrush somewhere.
There's not adequate outlets here. They're running like a major power bar to service the electrical in this room.
Power bar? Is that the best you can come up with?
A smart agent would have got rid of the power bar for the open house.
If this were my listing, what I would have done is I actually would have brought it out lower.
I wouldn't have done anything different.
If this were my listing, I would have priced it right at $479.
If this was my listing, I would have put it out at $450,000.
Wouldn't surprise me if it sells for just under asking.
He's going to get asking or maybe even a little bit more.
Definitely will sell close to the asking price.
470, 479.
He could get between 450 and 459.
The house is awesome, isn't it? Don't you love it? 2 fireplaces. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's fabulous. Hello.
I think it's really cluttered.
Look at the
I
colors.
would have decluttered it a lot more. I think it shows smaller than what it really is. The kitchen doesn't really have kitchen cupboards. It's got sort of IKEA attachments. The fireplace downstairs, I'm not sure what it is. Is it electric?
Whew, what a windbag.
You can come to my open house next week and you
I
can
will.
just give it to me.
Janet.
Hi, come on in.
Janet, how are you? This is really nice.
I'm hoping that the people who come through are wowed with the living room loft.
I think we should just knock it down. The jury had a pretty good reaction to my agent's open house.
This is really nice.
Great main floor.
And everyone but Janet thinks I'm priced pretty bang on.
He's going to get asking or maybe even a little bit more.
I do think the price is a little up there. I don't think he's going to get his price.
That's for your prediction, Janet.
You might want to holster those pistols, buddy. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Today is the agent's open house for Ian and Caroline's adorable little bungalow. I just want everything perfect. I want it perfect, perfect, perfect. And I want to know at the end of the day that I did everything possible to get the highest price for the house. The agents are on their way, and I can't wait to get feedback on the price. Was I out of my mind to say I could get $490 for this house?
Hi, come on in.
Janet, how are you?
I was brutally honest at Gary's open house, so he's going to be gunning for me today.
What's going on?
This is great. This is really nice. No, it's cute. Really, really cute.
The house is not bad. It's nice. The main floor, how they opened up the ceilings.
The house is very unique.
2 + 1, that's the
There's the one.
And it totally kind of has this loft meets cottage, old house feel.
This is like awesome if you just sort of want like a little retreat where you're hanging out and you get to see everything.
I'm hoping that the people who come through are so wowed with the living room loft that they don't look really, really, really close at the fact that his backyard from the house is actually only 14 feet.
There's lots of problems here. Did you go up here? The loft is not good. If you got kids, forget it. They'll just jump off, and then you'll have to get a new kid.
It needs a little bit of updating.
Tiny kitchen. Fluorescent lights. Got a